You ready to lose, chat? Oh, it's the extension. Here it is. Get the bag, King. Do you have hashtag out on WWE 2K3? No, I don't. Dude, my Bloodborne save is going so well. Why did I just say Bloodborne? FM. Bloodborne 2, though. King. That's why I always have planks in the car. You can use things to get unstuck. Oh, that's smart fucking. But this way, Velkus gets to call up some muscular and friendly man to help him out, right? What happened with Resident Evil? It was just a demo. I finished it. Are you asleep or something? Chat, do we continue our latest dynasty? What was it? The Fields dynasty with Monarch Nerva. Was this a dynasty where my guy died and you guys took the throne? This is a decent one though. Green, red, blue. No purple. Right? I'm rich. Well, that's even better then. We're gonna play this one. Alright, so if you're new to this game, exclamation mark join in chat in order to join one of the three factions, so the three noble houses. Red, blue, or green. Chat will be playing as one of these factions. You're basically in teams with each other. All of you guys want to replace the king, the monarch, that I am playing. That's me over there. Me, personally, I want to stay in power and keep the throne. That's what the game is about.
Did Mr. Lamont ever build his cuck shed?
No, he did not. We're going to be suing him if he doesn't start building it soon. That's the plan. So yeah, exclamation mark join. I'm gonna start the game, but don't worry, you can join at any time. So if you didn't join just then, you'll get to go in. You're right, this is my rich playthrough. Very cool. So let's take a look now at the council that we have here. We've got Noble Patrician Vrage of the Patricians. And you guys were my team on the previous playthrough. That's your king that you got on the throne. Now remember to uphold your end of the deal. You're not really a monarch, more like an employee of the patricians. Oh, interesting. What if I governed for the good of the whole kingdom? That would be completely against the spirit of our deal. Would be forced to take drastic action. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Oh, okay. They think they own me now because they put me there. Well, we've got Small Carrot. He's the chief of the Chiefs of the North. And then we also have the red team with Schmoshley. Schmoshley. Erob has been busy lamenting. Shameless, Eric. Raunu Rapomes, what do you think? Will they be a good little monarch and do as they're told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan just in case. Wow, you guys just put me on the throne. You're already getting ready to replace me again. Is the extension not available on the phone? I don't know. Okay, history books do not look kindly on usurpers, unless of course they prove themselves worthy of the throne they've stolen. Okay, so I have to pick my winning condition here. What I want: military goal, stability goal, farming goal, authority goal, trade goal, or faith goal. I'm gonna go ahead and get a military goal, maybe. I think I've done like all of these at this point. I've tried like all of them. I'm gonna go for military. No, I puked in my mouth. You always pick military? Not true. This is like the second time I picked military. Alright, it's time for my coronation. I was military one time when I was the queen and I won. I don't know if I've done it some other time. But last time I played, I think I had trade and I did farming before that. I've picked all of them. I've done faith as well. I won with faith once. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Nymn, but you must still answer to the council. And so you guys get to choose my coronation. No coronation at all. Throw me into the river. A religious coronation. Or the patricians will smooth over any bad feelings with bribes. Interesting. Okay. What you want? You did not win as military. You tried to go to war with other kingdom, but the rebels won. But that playthrough when I was the queen and I was the werewolf, didn't I do military authority? Oh, I think what it was I used the authority goal and then it became military as well. Right. So I don't know if I've actually ever picked military to start with then. Why do you guys always throw me in the river, huh? The monarch will be thrown into the river, and so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the river, hurling you into the shallow water, and when you climb back soaking wet, is that your imagination or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? It's messed up, guys. Alright. So, once again then, if you're new to this game, this is where you guys will pick your winning condition, how to win the game. We're going to start with the green team. They want to crown Aspen instead. And how will you do that? Either by lowering the overall stability, or raising others' defiance, or raise your own trade. Which one do you want? You can now vote if you're green. Green team, wake up. Hey, Nymn, look over here. Dockle. Oh. Dockle, man. Monopoly. Goal, raise your own trade. Alright. Hello there, Deluxe Puppet. Do you feel XUCL today? The patricians plan to privatize this entire damn kingdom. First, they must build up their industry. To advance their scheme, they must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. You're currently out of 4. Okay, we're gonna head over to the red team now. They want to put Baron Casper on the throne. But how will they do that? Either by lowering others' military, don't you dare, or by lowering stability of the kingdom, or by lowering authority. Do you still play FM? Yes, right now I'm actually playing FM. I'm doing a Blackburn Rovers save again, and I am only half a season in. I love FM. It's just finding the time to play it, because I don't really want to attempt streaming it. It's not a great streaming game. Name, what team am I on? Says Tanks you. You're green, man. Alright, lowering authority, huh? I feel like you guys have done this one before. I guess it's the same for you guys. You've done like all of them. Alright, so your goal is to lower authority in the kingdom, so that your trading partners do not fear the monarch's wrath. 4 or less in 2 seasons time. So red is currently hitting their goal. Did you enable the overlay? I think so. Meanwhile, in the north, they want to put Audor on the throne. Either by raising authority, oh please, or by raising your own military, or by lowering all faith. Blue team, pick. When will you stream boring games on an alt? I want to befriend you more, Parasocial. I don't know. I haven't done much of that lately. Raising your own military. It's a smart choice because you're already at an 8. On the other hand, now you share the goal with me, but it's only your first. So the blue team wants to raise their own military. They must not be weak. It's the ice giant one. Okay. 5 or more it needs to be, and it's currently at 8. So here's a summary of how you guys win the game. Can you show me what team I'm a part of? You're green, Peer that pressures. A proposition. What's my goal? Lower, high military. Your Majesty, I have an idea. The best since lined parchment, I dare say. An expedition to Chur. Chur, who's that? The vastness of Chur, Your Majesty. The great unexplored and untamed continent far across the eastern sea. Chur. You still have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness. It's just sitting around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorers to Chur? Oh, guys, this is a new quest line. Who knows what they might find? Treasure, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease? She's a bit too animated when she says the word disease. That sounds like a fine idea. Her eyes light up from behind her spectacles. Wonderful news! I shall make preparations immediately. Guys, we're going on an expedition. Okay. Now I have to pick the honor guard. Why is the fine so high over here already? To stay. Bada. Okay, I am gonna go ahead, I think, and loyal up with blue here to try to get their defines down. There's also red, but hey, blue has the biggest military. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Northern Warriors as my military, or as my honor guard. Depths below, your Serene Highness. How could you choose them? I'll make agreements at once. The green people are already a bit upset with me. Speaking of green, what's happening in the coasts? Electrolyte. Hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Chief Fortress is about to lose a huge amount of money. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. What kind of boat will you have? My best trireme. It's tiny, but that's the point. It'll nip all around those deadly reefs. He's talking rubbish, your majesty, says Fortress. Wow, you're so handsome, Fortress. My nice little car will easily beat that Electrolyte's old trireme. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. Alright, guys, who should we sponsor? The green guy, the blue guy, both of them, or neither? Red is gonna wanna... Guys, we have a chance to fuck over red here by sponsoring both nobles. So that's what I would suggest. Because these other ones don't affect anyone. There's only two options that affect a team here. It's C and D. D helps red and C fucks over red. And they have to have authority 4 or less in 2 turns time. Why are these green and blue people voting on D? Oh my god. Are they really gonna win this and lower authority even further so that they can easily win their first goal? That's what I'm talking about. Good job, team. Good job. Stop fucking red. I'm gonna fuck any team that's pulling ahead. Neither noble knows what to say. Obviously, they were hoping for special treatment. Treasury went down, and these two guys went up. But you keep your reputation as a monarch who won't take sides. See, now red is not hitting their goal. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Who's gonna win? Your August Majesty, I understand you have elected to sponsor both competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? What sort of wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, your esteemed highness. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have a great fortune. Yes, I'd love to. Oh, marvelous. Then where shall we place your bet? I am gonna bet that Patrician Electrolyte will win. A fascinating choice to sponsor both, but to bet on one. Perhaps that shows your true opinion. How much would you like to bet? I bet 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold it is. Marvelous. You won't regret this. You return to the capital to await news of the race. Ooh. I need more gold for my expedition, guys. I can't use it all on this. Alright, so now it's time to fund buildings. I have no say in this, it's only Twitch chat. The way it works is exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter you want to fund, followed by the amount you want to spend. Even if you're, say, green, you can still fund a red building, just so you know. But obviously, it affects the color of which it is. So this fortress will bring up blue military, and this Thieves Guild will bring down blue trade, for example. Authority is, of course, a universal stat, so that's always it just goes down. Real fast, if your team red, then it's in your interest to build this theater for sure. If your team blue, it's probably in your interest to build this fortress, which is C. And if you are green, then it's in your interest to build this Grand Bazaar. So this is going to be an interesting one. I will say that you all have a limited amount of money, and the green people seem to be very rich. And good luck. The top 2 buildings get built, by the way. The top 2, which is currently B and F. So authority down and green trade up currently happening. Seems like blue is not too interested in funding this fortress. I guess it's because they're already hitting their goal. So now red is going to be hitting their goal again. Guys, it's only 10k more for the fortress to fund it. They're getting away cheap here. The green. Welp. Hey. All right. So the theater and the Grand Bazaar are going to get built, bringing down authority. Red is now hitting their goal again. And bringing up green trade. Green is now hitting their goal. Currently, all the teams are hitting their targets for their first stage of their scheme. There's some shady business going on in the green here. It's Khosras. Your Majesty, I'm sure you'd be very concerned hearing the letter I heard from Chief Fortress. I'm sure you don't need to worry about that, Your Esteemed Highness. Let's move on to a different vote, says Hero. Nay, I will speak. Fortress writes, we are practically nose to nose, but while my crew was busy rowing, I saw a coastal ship sneaking into a sheltered bay. I hate to speak ill of the patricians, but it looked very much like smugglers avoiding the capital's import fees. This is preposterous. Hearsay and gossip, nothing more. Should the patricians be punished for avoiding taxes through smuggling? C brings up green trade. B brings down green trade, fucking them over. So does A. While D brings up green trade and authority. What do I want to happen? I don't really care that much. I would like D to win. Or, no, wait. D or B, I guess. Or, I don't know, whatever. D is bad for red. B and A is bad for green. C is good for green, sort of. No. Are juicers welcome to play? Says Dova911. Yes, you can juice your gameplay in here. Okay, we're gonna be punishing the patricians. Very good. The treasurer sends her most menacing heavies to fetch the gold from the patricians' villas. Of course, they grumble for weeks about injustice. They lost money, the fines went up, and their trade went down. It turns out that smugglers were in cahoots with Electrolyte to provide illicit supplies for his voyage. Without their help, his progression slows. No! I bet money on him! But Fortress is pleased to receive the fruits of his snitching. Wow, Blue Defiance is at an all-time low. The race continues onwards. You wait to hear more from the competitors. Shit. Currently, Blue is winning. That means I lose my money. It's time for my expedition, though. Your Majesty, I have those plans we discussed. I thought we were almost... Are we almost ready to leave? Not quite. There's still important decisions to be made. Alright, show me. First, we'll need to decide who has the honor of building your ship. Alright. Who wants to build my ship? Patricia's offered to construct a mighty galleon in your name. It will be pricey, but unmatched in quality. The chiefs would build a ferocious longship to cross the sea. It will be well built, but won't accommodate much on board. The barons are by no means expert shipbuilders, but they've offered to make a sturdy cog, and they'll do it for free. No. I'm rich. I'm gonna get the 2K. I'm gonna get the expensive ship. Holy ship! This better be worth it. Next, we must decide who will crew your ship. Tell me about the volunteers. Unfortunately, the best of them come at a price. Experienced trade ship captains and their crews would be ideal, but won't be free. There are also those in the Navy who are equally experienced, but enlisting them would reduce our naval strength for a time. Well, I don't want that. You could also levy amateur peasant crews or even use prisoners, but I don't know how much you could trust them to get where they need to go. I'm going to have to do the expensive one again, aren't I? Because I don't want to lower the military, and I don't trust the amateur sailors, so experienced crew it is. Me money! I started with 9k, I'm already down to 3.6. There's one more thing, Your Majesty. The ship will be large enough to house additional expedition members or store extra cargo you wish to send across the sea. She hands you a list indicating there's room on the boat to fit 2 options. Wow, this is a lot of choices. What would the scholars bring to the expeditions? They will be interested in what we find, and they would be useful in deciding what to bring back or in studying what cannot be moved. That sounds useful. Why bring priests? There's no telling what horrors might be found. It's likely lawless and godless. We'll surely need protection from the 9th god. A battalion of soldiers. The chiefs are volunteering their finest warriors. Sure is an unknown but almost certainly dangerous place. It would be prudent for our expedition and investment to have it protection. That might lower blue military and might be good for me, honestly. Put gold? What for? It might sound far-fetched, but there's every possibility that it's inhabited. With valuables, we could trade the locals. Why would I want horse stalls? To bring horses, of course. Right. I am gonna bring scholars from the university and soldiers from the north. How exciting. She picks up her scribbled notes and diagrams and hurries out of the room, her spectacles bouncing slightly on her nose. The ship is completed in record time. Clearly the patricians are eager to impress. You see it off from the harbor by the end of the season. The crew are eager and the ship looks sturdy. You can only hope that they bring back something worth the investment or come back at all. Okay. Now then, I have to find a spouse. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Any. Thank you. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families. You'll marry into the patricians as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? I don't know about that. What happens if I play along then? Do they not overthrow me? Alright, let's see. Red has actually hit their target already. Look here, our first shipment from Kurth, says Dark OD. Incredible. May I see the inside? Says I Crazy Panda. Careful with that torch, you fool. You'll blow us to smithereens. So this is the fabled black powder. Incredibly powerful, but we'll need much, much more to put you on the throne. Now you guys need to raise trade to 5 or more. Alright, who should I tax? Green is really rich. I think for now, though, I'll just... The barons' new hotcakes are selling like sliced bread, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200. I'm gonna tax everyone this round. I don't really need the money. And I don't want to bring up Defiance for no good reason. That's why. Eligible options. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. I don't know if there's a point in marrying green since we agreed I should. I sort of want to marry red to keep their defiance down. This is Frida, firstborn heir of the Northern Swag in Ohio clan. Nah, from what I've heard, they know exactly what they want and will do whatever's necessary to get it. Alright, I don't know if I want to marry someone from the Ohio clan. Even among the Northerners, they've made something of a name for themselves. As a fearsome warrior, they were already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. Not interested. From the coast, we have Clovia, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Ogikatsu's estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. She recently gave away half her fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. The common folk hate her for some reason, but who cares what they think? And finally, we have the March's Offering, Bastion, sign of the prestigious Marv 023 bloodline. A timid fellow, not the kind that does well in the march, bless him, but perhaps the palace will suit him better. He can always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away his inheritance. Despite that, though, he's obsessed with carving a place for himself in history. I'm going to see what happens if I pick the green one, Clovia of the Coast. Since I agreed with the green when they put me on the throne, I'm scared of the red defiance, but permission to pot, friend? Go for it. Well then, there's a military proposal here from Chief Mimi. In the frozen wastes north of our border, there are hill folk eager to join our kingdom as full citizens. Why don't we offer them the chance? In exchange for a decade of military service, of course. An intriguing idea. They're hardy warriors, your greatness, as demonstrated by the many northern villages they've raided and razed to the ground. So guys, should we offer them a citizenship in exchange for military service? A offers citizenship to any hillfolk willing to join, bringing down stability, bringing up military, bringing down faith, down defiance. Offers citizenship, but only a select few of the best warriors. Anyway, I want this because I want military to boost, so I'm gonna veto C. Y'all go for it. I would go with A if I was you, chat. That seems genius. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Green. Today's goal is to raise defiance and trad to max dough. Not trust the king, try to join blue. Red, rip bozo. Type riot in chat, Godspeed.
Okay. We're gonna be offering any hillfolk the... Wait, why did I say I wanted A? I realize now that brings stability down. I would have wanted B. B would have been the best. It is what it is. Alright, voting has closed. We're letting anyone in here, huh? Thank you, your greatness. You won't regret this. Man, defiance is so low. Look at that army. Over the next month, fur-clad warriors from the frozen wastes flood into the kingdom, signing up to the northern army and swelling it massively in size. Their manners are atrocious, their religious beliefs backwards, and they treat laws as naive suggestions. But in the north, they fit right in. Stability goes down. There's a storm at sea. Is this the boat race? Fortress has sent word that he escaped a nasty storm on his voyage, but Lord Patrician Electrolyte hasn't been so lucky. Of course, man, because it's the one I bet on. He was blown off course and is running out of food. Your esteemed highness, surely it's in the interest of fairness. We should send him some supplies. By the old gods, why? If he fell foul of a storm, that's his fault. But this is a boat race, not a competitive fast. Does he deserve to perish? No. Man, I put money on that guy. Guys, have the treasurer send him supplies. Don't believe what Nymn says. What is the... It's so close. Come on, vote C, vote C, vote C. Vote C, come on, guys. What is this about? Ignored Lule. The Brazzers.
Huomenta. Vähän jumissa, mutta kyllä tästä liikutaan vielä.
Oh my goodness. All right. Have the treasurer send supplies to Electrolyte. Oh, nice. Wait, you did it. Thank you, chat. Toot toot. He said good morning. The patricians applaud your decision while the chiefs mutter about the monarch's favoritism. The next you hear, the northern boat is in the lead. The race is nearly over. Hello there, Arctics here. Arctics is here. Man, I'm gonna lose my 1,000 gold, am I not? Far to the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok. Right. Farming is going up, says Chief Crappa. Wow, looking good, Chief Crappa. The gods are good. With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Aye, the ice giants are a formidable ally. Tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks. Same. But first we must offer something they desire. Right, you guys need now to bring up trade. Wait, all of you guys need to bring up trade then, right? Oh my god. Red wants to bring their own trade up. Green wants to bring their own trade up. And blue wants to bring red and green trade up. This is weird. Authority. Sure. Alright, where do we go? A noble has been kidnapped in the red region. It's Fergaccio. My liege, the loyal and noble Baron Janet 36 has been taken hostage. What would kidnappers want with him? It's some criminal organization. These horrid miscreants demand gold and safe passage. I'm not liking this at all. There's too much collabing in chat. Alright, what should we do about Janet 36? Pay the ransom? Send the march's troops after the kidnappers, or ignore the letter? Okay, 1500 treasury and authority down. No. Guys, just send the troops. We're up all night to get lucky. Guys, send the troops. What about the little guy? He's kidnapped. He's so scared. Think of his mom. What's wrong with you, chat? Have you no heart? Have you no heart? That's messed up. He's a lost little poro. Voting is closed. You're gonna be ignoring the letter. Don't help. That wasn't even... The crown has no time to involve itself with petty problems such as this. The barons are forced to see Janet 36 rescue themselves. Oh my goodness. The ransom is paid, though it costs Yanu Yan a pretty penny. Oh, Yanu Yan had to pay it. You seem a bit pissed over there in the red region. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I'd hope the coast would win the day, but it appears Fortress will sail to victory. No! Lamentably, things aren't going how the monarch bet. How exciting. Truly, this race is of utmost importance, says Baron. The game was on sale. Interesting. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of copper that is due to intercept the racers any day now. If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen? I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Aha! Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. Your Majesty, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. Guys, we all know that we want to vote option B here. FR. Don't listen to fucking, he's the one lying. Come on. Well, what vote is that? Oh, it's a red vote. We come so far. Come on, chat. Make Nymn proud. Yes, what's up? Yes, what's up? Gods be good. This undermines the very sanctity of the boat race. Defines up in the north, down in the green. Green wealth goes down. Baron, the game was on sale's lumbering ship makes its slow way in front of Fortress's boat, blocking the way to the finish line. The copper makes its way to Tavolin ahead of schedule. Red trade goes up. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And his Lord Patrician Electrolyte. And Chief Fortress. It's a draw. Clearly I won. My oars crossed the line before yours. But oars aren't part of the boat. My prow was over the line first. Your August Majesty, these nobles have bet their life savings on this race, and both have a legitimate claim. What should we do? Technically, they both lost. I'll take all the money. What? I don't understand though. If oh, this is wealth. What? But we rode all that way. Oh no, I feel bad now. Your palace watches scorch them out. Soon the treasurer goons shake down both Electrolyte and Fortress. Wait, this was really me. This was one of the douchiest things I've done in a long while. I'm really sorry. Well, your esteemed highness, you may not have won your bet, but you certainly profited from the competition. All good fun, wasn't it? Oh my god, I feel bad. Back on the coast and in the north, word spreads about the monarch's greed and unsporting behavior. Many refer to you as the cheat while spitting on the ground. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Sal and Kurth, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, guys, don't even think about that. Look, I'm marrying Clovia. Isn't that nice? You take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. I most definitely do, to get some stability going here. Oof. Authority is commanding. Your new wife, Clovia, refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. Did you see 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Your words don't seem to sink in. Instead, Clovia bursts into tears. Hello?
Hello.
Oh! Well, thank you, Yappe. Don't mind me, I'm just marrying some girl here.
What the fuck?
This looks really tasty. You look good today.
But try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
It's different.
Can I show them?
Sure. No, don't show them my sandwich.
They're gonna say that it's just grass. It's warm. And is it tuna?
Mm-hmm.
My jaw hurts.
What?
Nom 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 nom. Try, you try it. Yeah, it's really good. Thank you. What's the difference?
I don't know.
Is there pork meat on it?
Perhaps.
Shit, I need paper though. I don't know.
Avocado.
Avocado. Why does my jaw hurt? Like it hurts to chew things. Yeah, but did you see Velkus is stuck in a ditch while dressed as a femboy? It's funny. I have jaw cancer. No one's talking about Google AI. Oh, we're playing a game though. We'll talk about Google AI later.
What did you say?
Velkus is stuck in a ditch while dressed as a femboy.
I'm sick. I was gonna say your jaw probably hurts from having all the voiceover.
Yep.
LOL.
That's a good one. Maybe you bite in your sleep? I do bite in my sleep. Ow. Anyway, it's delicious. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. Somehow I doubt you'd actually enjoy being poor. What do you know? You're the monarch. Life is so easy for you. Everyone does what you say. But for me, oh, life is perpetual misery and no one understands, not even my monarch. Jeez, my wife is depressed. Clovia pulls away from you and retreats to the spare bedchamber, slamming the door. You're left feeling a little depressed and dreading what married life will bring. Well then. The patricians, plotting their scheme, have not managed to bring their trade up yet. It needs to be 5. Green are the only ones that haven't made any progress yet. I was looking kinda dumb. What is this? Greetings, Nerva. I've had an idea. As I'm sure you know, my fellow patricians have been shirking their religious duties a bit recently. Faith in the Ninth God could certainly be higher in the coast right now. My wife wants to become a preacher. Where's Apollo these days? He still shows up sometimes. I think he's outdoors right now. Not a preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent of the Ninth God. Will you give me your blessing? This is not going to go well, is it? Whatever, good luck. Word spread fast that the Queen Consort will tour the coast. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Fuck's sake. God damn it, this never succeeds. I did this another time as well. No, Spammerino. Bro, this is meme music medley. A blood red comet was spotted in the night sky. The common folk are claiming it's a terrible omen. Shit. Oh, this is bad for me. I'm gonna tell them there's nothing to worry about. Oh, I succeeded, thank God. No ma, yeah. Chief Higsy Pigsy, your greatness, the Barons are completely out of control. They've started hunting in our territory, killing and stealing away our precious natural resources. We're only hunting wyverns, you fool. There's nowhere else to hunt them. And you've probably got an infestation this time of the year. We're doing you a favor, if anything. It would probably be best if we nip this situation in the bud before it gets too heated. Fine, let's call a vote, you guys. Either we forbid the Barons from hunting in the north, or we continue to allow them free reign. That boosts trade, by the way. Or we designate a specific wyvern week for the Barons. Interesting. Trade going up is good for blue and red. When is the news network? It's at 6, little people. Man. You guys are running away with the victory here, though. Can I have a bite? Go for it. It's really good. It's so fucking good. Ciabatta with tuna spread. Yaba has perfected this sandwich. At least authority is going up. Baron Nordic Easty looks in your direction with a smug smile and nods. Alright, it's time for you guys to fund stuff. What do we got? Bringing down red faith, bringing down red trade, bringing down blue military, bringing down authority, bringing up green faith, and bringing up green trade. I mean, F is a juicer for the green team. Patata. The Thieves Guild is being funded as well. Interesting. Bringing down red trade. Nym took all my money. More? Thank you. F and D. Why are you guys bringing down my authority? What's wrong with you? Oh, this is X-Files. Why are you guys the way that you are? Green trade goes up and authority goes down. Jesus! Blue and red can now vote to rebel if they want to. Bitty boop, bitty beep. Sorry. I'm spilling. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in the frozen wastes. In the time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones and forge an alliance with them. So this is where we can stall the blue for a bit if we want to. So what can we do? We can bring down trade and send tribute and authority. Build a great wall which delays them, or trust in the strength of our arms to defeat them. What do they need again? Wait. Where does trade go down? Everywhere? B to stall blue, A to bring down trade. Jog with you. Nym, if you delay, we rebel. I'm not doing shit, man. You guys are the ones voting. Obviously, the other teams are gonna vote to stall you. We need to build a wall. A wall? I really don't think that's necessary. Such things are always torn down eventually. Perhaps they're right, but at least it will take time for the giants to tear the wall down. Work on the so-called nervous wall begins right away. There's no time to waste. The chief stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Hey, look, my authority went up, so the rebellion has been halted by the red. But blue now decided to rebel. Oh, shit. They have 10 military, you guys. There's no spark in my relationship. I'm just gonna go ahead and find a bastard child. The church won't be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. And then finally, gunpowder smuggling. Right, so this is the red team. They're attempting to amass the store of gunpowder. What can I do? Their trade is strong enough to procure a large gunpowder stockpile. If you wish to stop them, you'll have to act fast. You bring the revelations, which they wholeheartedly deny, to the council. Okay, what are we gonna do about red getting close to beating or winning? We can also delay their scheme for a season, or we can lower their trade. I don't know how much trade they need to have, though. That's a problem. Or we can allow them to import whatever they please. Obviously, it's A or B. They need to have over 5. Okay, so even if we bring down red trade, it's not going to be enough to stop them. So probably I would say B is the best choice, right? Mm-hmm. Mm. Sorry about this, guys. Haven't had much food today. Wow, it's so close. Okay. We stalled them for a season. Meanwhile, the patricians are plotting their scheme. The coastal economy is strong. What do we do with all this coin? We buy things, my friend. We'll buy the whole kingdom. But first, the monarch needs to be desperate for gold. Oh no. You need to lower my treasury to 1,500. Good luck with that. Okay, I can't tax blue anymore. I'll do common tax again, I think. You know what? I'll just tax green. You guys are so rich. And you have such low defiance. Guys! The expedition returns! They brought a boat full of riches with them. Show me! A crate full of dazzling gold coins is wheeled into the room. Strange emblems from a long-forgotten kingdom are carved on their faces. There are more than 20 of these crates, my monarch. More gold than our treasury has ever seen. I'm sure it will prove useful in the war effort. What's the catch? I'm not sure what you mean, Your Highness. It's gold. Free gold. What is there to worry about? Where did they find all of this? In the vault beneath an ancient castle, so they say. A castle made entirely of brilliant white stone and larger than all the castles in our kingdom combined. Okay, obviously there's a catch to this. But I'm not going to be boring and play it safe. We're going to see where this takes us. Fill up the vault and then let's party. You have the gold carted into your vault and throw a great celebration honoring the sailors who brought it to you. Your jubilation is short-lived, however. Huh? The next morning, the vault is all but empty. The new gold has vanished into thin air, along with a good deal of your old gold. What the fuck? Oh my god, Green, you are so lucky. Oh, the horror, the gold, it must have been cursed. What's left of your trove is tarnished and shriveled, as if decaying from some arcane sickness. The treasurer is soon weeping openly at the loss. Guys, she's crying. Stop laughing. Oh my god, Fletchy, welcome back. Bro, this game is so rigged. What? Went from 7.2k to 400. And meanwhile, they're rebelling for some reason over here. Aye, Mr. Coolpaw. Now's the time to take up our axes and fight back. Morgana is with us. Aye. Now I ask you, brave chiefs of the north, where will we strike first? We can launch a preemptive strike against the patricians. Or if you want the barons to join our cause, we can call them to war. Or we can send off an assassin. So how do you guys want to approach your rebellion? Zolga. I need to get more paper. What's up? Wait, what did you guys pick? You're attacking the patricians? That's rude. The Chiefs launch a surprise attack on the coast, slashing and burning their way across fields and farmlands. They catch a regiment of the coastal army unawares and spring an ambush, slaughtering them to a man. Common folk whisper that the battleground will be stained red for a generation. Oof. Okay, they got a victory point. Nice military, Green. Rebellion. At long last, the Chiefs have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Chief Elimit 404. His tattoos seeming to shift in the light of the braziers. The Chiefs of the North will rip that false crown from your head and stomp it into the mud. Well then, this is a formal declaration of war. Burp. Okay. What are our chances? Let me put it this way, Your Majesty. Everyone in the palace who understands the situation has wet themselves. The leader of the rebellion is Ayan. The way you cruelly seized prize money from the nobles' boat race. Yeah, that was bad. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all of this is over. Shit, dude. I don't think I'll be winning this round, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Things are not looking great. Alright, what is this? The red team is scheming. Behold! Great God! By my life. Isn't it rarer than gold dust? Over here it is. This isn't just the biggest stockpile in the kingdom, but the only one. Now what do we do with it? Alright, sneak the gunpowder under the palace and blow them all sky high. Goal, raise stability, or start manufacturing muskets and cannons to make our military undefeatable. Or unbeatable. Goal, raise own military. What's it gonna be, Red? These are both pretty tricky. Where'd you get the jacket sweater? What's the command? Exclamation mark sweater? Yep, there you go. Okay. Raise own military. That's your goal. We just need the troops to wield the gunpowder. Then we'll step up our recruitment so we're ready when the time comes. I'll get to it. At least 6, your military, guys. You're on 4 right now. What do I have? Stop the count. Golden choice. Oof. The royal gamble. Wait, what happens actually if I got minus 500 and I have 400? I'm gonna try it. Currently rebelling on the verge. Oh no. There's a sickness spreading in the south. Your Majesty, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the march. We've done a lot of digging, a lot of latrines and a lot of graves. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course, we'll have lost a lot of soldiers we can't afford to lose.
Get it twisted, gamble. Start gambling is entertainment and you break even, you win.
Pixel 39 months, thank you very much and welcome back. Okay, well I don't have money for any of this. We can quarantine the diseased and order the healthy to leave them behind. We can do nothing to stop the spreading of the sickness. Red, it's not at all in your interest with this one. But the other two are gonna vote for it, right? Wait, I picked the wrong one, no? No, it's not. See what happens here. Red military goes down on D. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Blue can't vote. I forgot all about that. Oh my god, I thought blue and green would outvote red and pick the D. So I put money on it. But blue can't even vote, so now C wins. Because for some reason, 20 green people decided to Not fuck over red. And now I lose 500 gold, but I only have 400. What's gonna happen? Right. Do I just lose the game here? I think potentially I just lose the game. I'm not sure though. The authority challenge failed as well. Many healthy soldiers were actually lying to save their own skins. The sickness flares back up among your healthy troops within days. By the time the sickness is finished cutting through the marcher troops, hundreds of soldiers are dead, and morale among the survivors have plummeted. Unlucky, Red. Well then. Peasants on side. Bro, I have no money. Deep in the mountains, a group of rebel chiefs are gathered to discuss the civil war. With them are their spies, a cluster of nondescript northern citizens in ordinary clothes. Some Portuguese dude says, "Hello, noble warriors. I trust Morgana watches us this day." Moose OW says, "I also trust Morgana doesn't like the thought of Nerva sitting all smug-like on the throne. That's precisely why I invited you here. We know the patricians are in the monarch's pockets, but are there common folk? I know for a fact that Lord Patrician Stephen Uneven is stockpiling food while the ordinary people of the coast goes hungry. Our spies should spread the word will be kinder to the peasants than Stephen." Alright, so how do you want to proceed here, Blue? You guys don't have enough money for that option C. Trade gamble, farming gamble, military gamble. Military does seem like the reasonable choice. Everyone except for this guy, Bast Goat, is in agreement. He wants to do trade. Okay. Use the spies to improve our tactical military position instead. Of course they succeed. The spies move into coastal territory. While scouting the furthest edges from the coast, they uncover a hidden supply cache far from civilization. Not only that, but the cache includes a coded journal listing planned troop movements for the next strike. Yo, we're gonna lose to Blue. We're gonna lose to this rebellion, I'm pretty confident. Because we're gonna have to fight them soon, and they're gonna defeat us. They have 10 military, and we have a combined 3. Oh, Red! You cockroaches. You absolute cockroaches. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. You fucked everything up by taking the money from the race. That fucked some of it up, yes, but it didn't help that I lost all my money. I couldn't even use the... Well. Your Majesty, the army of the north is advancing on the capital. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the march. If they march now, they'll intercept the chiefs in a matter of days. Bro, I can't believe I started this playthrough with 9k. Now I have nothing. What are your orders, Your Majesty? I mean, join forces. Isn't Red rebelling anyway? Oh no, they can vote on this. Oh no, they can vote on this. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Red. Jeez, I wonder what they're gonna pick. The cockroaches. We had 2 choices and both brought down... Yeah, this was just one of those playthroughs where everything just went to shit, no matter what. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. Are you proud of yourself, Red? Those damn cowards, cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted bastards. That's you guys. Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the patricians, the barons told their army to just hang back and do nothing. Now, here's the funny thing, Red. I think you guys just lost the game because you didn't actually have time to rebel. So now Blue wins, but they don't even share the victory with you. I think. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their arses while the entire northern army walked on by. But why? I held a mix of cowardice, self-interest, and a lack of confidence in your abilities, I assume. Bastards. You have no choice but to rely on the patricians with one military. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. I'm not going to a battle. We will prevail. That's the spirit. Now, I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Actually, yeah, I think it's over. But I don't know if Red rebels or not. Sitting on a bench outside the sun-bleached villa, two patricians meet to plot their scheme. To what I owe this pleasure, Madam Treasurer? Oh, give it a rest. You know why I'm here. She's signing papers. There you go. You've got what you wanted. Now give me the money. Not so fast, Treasurer. Didn't we also agree you'd sign over ownership of the Royal Mint's gold mine? So I did. Very well. Here we go. Wait, is this the final goal for green? Wait, is this the final goal? Who wins then? Because rebels and green are winning. No, it's not. Oh, it's their second. Good news with the monarch's gold running out. The treasurer was willing to sell off the kingdom's roads and bridges. Soon this kingdom will be ours, but when will we own everything? Oh, you guys have a whole new thing to do. Oh, okay. I don't think it matters too much what green votes here then. The game should be over. Na 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 na. So the victory is mercilessly extract wealth from the kingdom until it collapses. Lower authority. Yeah, it's pretty low, isn't it? What about the monarch? Won't they try to stop us? The key word here, my friend, is try. Nymn, you're not winning? You say? You guys need to lower authority to 1 or less. But yeah, I don't think it matters, right? Look, 5 victory. Oh my god, you did get to rebel. So green, we lose. Your marshal rides out to lead your forces against the rebels, full of confidence. When she returns a few days later, she's on a stretcher. One of her legs is a bloody stump. Bad news, Your Majesty. The rebels are far stronger than we ever anticipated. What happened to your leg? What do you think? Got chopped off. I led the army of the patricians out for a final last-ditch battle. We could not win. It was a massacre. Thousands of lives lost in the space of a day. And what about the good news? I didn't say there was good news, Your Majesty. The marshal laughs, but it turns into a great wheezing cough. Pray to the 9th, Your Majesty. Apart from him, you're on your own. She's carried away and dies the next night. Are you happy, blue and red? You did this. Before long, the great combined army of the chiefs and the barons sprawls outside your city walls. Confident in their victory, they mount their assault immediately. The fighting lasts all night and the sun rises on a scene of carnage and chaos. The main gates were breached at midnight, and since then you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. Without your marshal to lead them, they're like headless chickens. The honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing last-ditch defenses. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. The royal court is empty except for you and your wife. I've accepted my death. You should do the same, my love. Why are you always so ninth down miserable? It all started when I was a child, and my nanny told me I wasn't allowed to play on the grass. Ever since then, You wait and stew. Outside, the screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spy master arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. Right, it's this. They'll be here any moment. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know a secret passage. I follow her down through a hidden trapdoor behind the throne. Clovia accompanies me. The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The patricians have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge. Oh, thank you, patricians. At least some people are loyal. After crawling down a secret tunnel for what feels like hours, you spill out into a leafy courtyard. 3 horses are waiting. As you saddle up, you hear a wet thud behind you, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. Your spymaster is lying dead on the ground. Her head is missing. Chief Ayan stands over the body, flanked by a dozen soldiers, his battle axe stained red. Jesus. Never liked her. Ideas above her station. I knew that it was too good to be true. We can't escape our fates. Quiet. You have nothing to fear. I'm not here for you. So you knew about the escape route. You're not the only one with spies. With a triumphant smirk, Ayan makes a sharp gesture. The northern warriors step forward, battle axes at the ready. You can pray to your false god, but it will do you no good. Morgana has spun the fates against you. Welp, I am gonna fight till I die. Empty hands can do little against armor and swords. You're given a vicious beating, and the fight drains out of you. Instead of killing you, the soldiers seize you and drag you back towards the palace. Your ordeal isn't over. Your wife is dragged off too, kicking and screaming. You never see her again. You can only hope Chief Ayan kept his promise and no harm came to her. After a week of rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched out onto a public platform, jeered at by thousands of peasants. You cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Delicious. Chief Ayan sits in the front row grinning. Man, this outro is so long. They're really rubbing it in. Like, geez, yeah, I know I lost. Calm down. Wow, 30-0. The rebels have won, the capital has been taken, and you are a former monarch. Hey, at least I can't go any lower on treasury. The executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last words, now's the time. Well, I'll be heading off then. You place your head on the block. The executioner lifts his massive axe. Wait, you suddenly thought of much better last words. You turn to the executioner to tell him, but the axe is already falling. Thunk. Your head bounces into Chief Ayan's lap, and your reign comes to a gruesome end. Alright, so red and blue. Well, I mean, it was mostly blue that won, and then red kind of coasted in right in the end. Oh, shit! Wait, you guys get to vote now. A or B. Because you guys were both rebels. I say vote A, and just, green, this includes you guys. Just to fuck over blue. Red just kind of cruises in there with their 2 military, and they're like, hey, we're rebels too. Alright, well that's what's happening. We're actually putting a baron on the throne. Top lel. Having lost to the rebellious chiefs, Monarch Nerva was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. As a reward for staying loyal to the monarch, the top patricians were beheaded. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The chiefs led by Ayan launched a rebellion that toppled the monarch and devastated the kingdom. But when the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. The barons joined the rebellion alongside the chiefs. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne, and Caspar was crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. So actually, officially, Red won. Monarch Nerva the cheat! Man, that's what I'm remembered as now? Yeah, I shouldn't have taken that boat money. Nor that other money from the expedition. Man, that expedition cost me, I don't know how much. I think I spent like 2,500 just funding this thing. And then it cost me all my money. That's just bullshit. Jesus. The expeditions can go super well. La 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 la, like that. Well, good game. We're not going to be starting up another one. I need to do my news network in 50 minutes.